Hi there, this is Save with Crypto. Okay, so I've got a few random things to say today, so it's worth watching the video all the way through. And also, a lot of you aren't subscribed. If you're not, please do so now, because I've got good stuff for you. In fact, my video yesterday about what to do when your crypto's down 90% it proved to be quite popular, and I got some really nice comments, and I strongly suggest you watch that if you're worried about the market. I'll leave a link to it in the top right hand corner right now. Everyone yesterday was talking about the FOMC meeting, and a lot of people were talking about this descending wedge or descending triangle, whatever you call it, for Bitcoin, and it broke out, but it didn't break out quite as spectacularly as some people would have hoped. So what I'm thinking is maybe it wasn't really a triangle, and maybe it's more like a parallel channel like that. So if that was a parallel channel, you could also see it as some kind of like bull flag thing. I think that's what they call them. So that would be a flagpole there. And then if that broke out at some point, that could do something like that and take us back up to 49,50,000. I think that's quite feasible actually. So if you zoom out even more into the monthly chart, or maybe the weekly, you can see here that this double bottom I drew a while ago could still be valid, and we could be looking at a big blast off up there to 100k and beyond. Maybe. But I'm no TA guy, I'm just drawing pictures on TradingView. That's all I'm doing.
So at the moment I am in a long trade over on ByBit, and it's slightly underwater at the moment, $158 down. I kind of FOMO'd in a little bit too high when I saw it pumping yesterday. I really shouldn't do that, but I should have been hanging around down here. Anyway, I didn't go in with the full amount, which is always advisable. And I've got more buy orders set down here at kind of 38.4, 37.6, 36.9. So if the price comes down there, those orders will fill, and that will lower my entry price down. Current entry price is 39.7, which is not too bad, is it? I mean, I'm anticipating being back over 50k in the summer, so if this has to stay open for a while, then so be it. What I might do though is if I see it pump during the day, I might consider taking profit and then seeing if it comes back down later on today, because it does seem to be in this channel. It might possibly just break out slightly out of the channel, come back in, and then eventually sort of head on up like that. So I would hope to get a better entry sort of here, but I'll see what happens. But at the moment, this isn't particularly good. I'm not that happy with it. It's on low leverage, on 5x leverage, so liquidation price is at 33.2, so I'm not too worried about it. If you are interested in trading on ByBit, you can get a $4,050 bonus with the link down below, or you can just go to savewith.crypto.org/ByBit. Also over on Phemex, I did actually close out yesterday when it pumped slightly. So you can see my balance is now $122 where it started off at 98. But with this one, I'm dealing with such a small amount of money that I'm going to have to go in and out a few times just to try and compound the gains to try and get up to a reasonable sum of money.
So you can see yesterday I actually ended at 39,251. I closed out at 39,600. I mean, it was actually 11.44% profit, but obviously the amount we were dealing with was quite small, so it was only like a $20 profit. And if you are interested in trading on Phemex, I've got a $1,100 bonus available down below. And same as, you can go to savewithcrypto.org/Phemex to get that bonus. You obviously need a certain deposit to get that. Actually, while I'm here, I might just put a few orders on this Phemex one. I mean, I'm going to do it on 15x leverage, which is a bit irresponsible to be honest, but I'm only dealing with this small amount of money. If I lost it, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but let's have a look anyway. So I'm going to put one at 37,610, and I'm just going to use quarter of the account for that. So you see, because I've only got like $120 to play with, but it's on 15x leverage, that's as if it's $426. So that's kind of how the leverage works. So I'm going to do that at 37,610. So that will give a liquidation price of 35.425, which is a little bit high. But for the sake of making a reasonably exciting video, let's do that. So I'm going to put another one in at 36,900, 36,900 for the same amount. Okay. Then I'm going to put one in for 35,950, 35,950, same amount. Okay. And then I'm going to put in a low one at 34,800, 34,800 with everything that's left, which is probably, yeah, 369. There you go. Okay, so that's some buy orders set. So if the price does come down, then they will fill, and hopefully it won't come down further than 35k, and everything will be good. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing on Phemex. But whatever you do, if you don't know what you're doing, don't leverage trade. Do practice on the testnet, which you can go to by going to testnet.phemex.com, or you can go to testnet.bybit.com, or just use very small amounts of money, like what I'm doing, and just get a feel for it. Obviously, don't play with more money than you can afford to lose. None of this is financial advice, so don't follow what I'm doing, because I'm really not that good, to be honest, but I do enjoy it. Now, if you saw my video yesterday, you'll probably see that I was talking about ZoidPay, because I was talking about maybe changing a bit of my Bitcoin that I'm going to get hold of today into maybe ZoidPay, because I think it's going to go places. What would be really good to watch is this afternoon at 1600 UTC on the Breaking Free channel, which is Zabi's channel. Zabi's going to have a chat with Eduard Oneci. He's the guy from ZoidPay. I've seen him before, actually, on interviews. He's a clever guy, and he's one of the reasons that I'm into ZoidPay, is because I really like what he says. So what I'll do, I'll retweet that so you can see that. If you're not following me on Twitter, please do. It's at savewith.crypto, as you would expect. Also today on Discord, there's going to be a AMA with Mark Paul and Praveen Paul, co-founders of ITHEUM, and I think this is going to be interesting as well. Now, I've either read or heard or something that ITHEUM is due to list on Binance very soon. Now, if that's the case, it's worth getting some if you haven't got some already, because when things list on Binance, they generally always pump, as long as it's something reasonable. I'll retweet that one as well, so you can see that. So I'll be there today for that. Now, there is something I want to show you from yesterday. This is really cool, actually. It's all to do with SwissBorg. I just wanted to show you this. Gary just signed up to SwissBorg, made a deposit, and it doesn't have to be a big deposit. I think it's 25 euros or 50 euros or whatever it is in your own currency. And he got awarded 79 euros, which is $83.31 of CHSB for free. How cool is that? If you want to do that yourself, the link to SwissBorg is in the description right now. So congratulations, Gary, and thank you very much for using my link, because I got $79 as well, or 79 euros rather, which is very cool. Thank you. Made my day, actually. Oh, and by the way, I thought what I'd do with that 79 euros is I'd go to my portfolio, go for SwissBorg. So you can see my current balance is 263 CHSB, which is worth about $97. In the yield wallet is 14,801 CHSB. So I may as well add that amount to the yield. So to do that, I just go yield wallet, top up. Let's just do the CHSB. Okay, so 263.191 CHSB. Next. So that gets the current yield is 6.88%. Not too bad. Okay, that's paid out every day at 10 AM. So that will be pending now till 10 AM tomorrow. So that's cool. It's a nice bit of money for nothing. So wasn't that nice? Really good. Congratulations, Gary. Okay, so if you haven't got SwissBorg yourself, there's no reason not to. The link's in the description, and that will get you between 1 and 100 euros worth of CHSB for nothing. If you don't want to use my link, just go to SwissBorg.com and don't get any bonus at all. Does that sound fun? No. Okay, so if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like, leave a nice comment, make sure you subscribed, make sure you've got the notifications set on all, and above all, tell your friends.